Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail. So this week we're going to do a review of 6 by Nico. And which experience was in this week, Aaron Singleton?
Alice in Wonderland.
Got
Or
it.
as Louis likes to call it, Alice in Wonderland.
Janice and Sunderland. In this video, we're going to break down the courses. We're going to talk about their wine and cocktail pairings. We're going to rank the courses. And then at the end, we're going to
Have a fight.
have a fight about me stealing Erin's dress.
So were you disappointed from the get-go?
I guess I thought it'd be more. Like when I said I was going to go dressed like this, I thought it was that type of thing. I thought there would be people dressed up, or I thought the staff would be dressed up or have face paint, but not in like a tacky way. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just had more, just because it's Alice in Wonderland and Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Yeah.
It's had such a cultural impact.
Mm-hmm.
Like The Matrix, Batman, that nightclub in Berlin that we walked by. That's the White Rabbit. And it's all visual and psychedelic.
Yeah.
Like big impact on the psychedelic scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought to be more than tables and chairs, and like it was a nice restaurant and everyone was dressed smartly, but there's nothing beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was more of an experience.
Okay.
And the food was going to be amazing. But that wasn't the only thing, the only draw of it.
Yeah.
Well, were you expecting the decor to be like that? Was that what it was like for, it was just normal service for the Orient Express?
Yeah.
And then you just had to solve your riddles and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't expecting it to be all wee. So I suppose I don't have that. And I probably because I had seen a lot of it on Instagram and stuff like that, I knew that there wasn't.
Also, the menu.
Yeah.
It's just an AI generated image. I thought that was very poor.
The one on the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but just the way that they're all so illustrated and colourful, it's just so bland.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just minimal effort. It was kind of evoked that, the photograph of Dali with the cat, the way everything's floating around. But I could really see that it was just AI generated, that they put these prompts into it and that's what it spat out. Okay. Like, yeah, that's it. Whereas, like, the book Alice in Wonderland is illustrated.
Yeah.
Get someone to illustrate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all these little things that would have made the experience better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think I'm asking too much?
It's a chain of restaurants.
Again, I think I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought it was, this was one place and they had a themed menu for 6-8 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And then they went ham at it.
Yeah.
And like I know the next one's Space.
Yeah. No, I think there's like between 20 and 50 restaurants across the place.
But still, I think all the more reason to, like,
Yeah.
you could get a menu. You could get a batch of them printed very easily.
Yeah, I just think as well, because like say the Alice in Wonderland one is the only one that I think that comes around often.
Yeah.
It would just be a lot of waste if they were to. I know it's probably still a lot of waste,
But it's not locales.
which
What do you mean it's waste?
do you know if they had 50, so every single restaurant is cooking this one menu at
Yeah.
once. So say like 50 restaurants, but if that menu never comes up again, do you know if you put all this money into it?
I don't know. Like,
Okay.
well, the menus already have to be printed and they're going to get thrown away anyway.
Yeah.
So there's one thing.
I do think they're going to get more into it though, because the one that I went to, the Murder on the Orient Express one, that was the first time they'd ever done anything like that.
Okay. Now,
think
I
they're-
thought that was the standard.
No,
How long has this been going?
couple of years.
Still.
Yeah.
Like, I still think that's a long time to...
Yeah. But I also feel like this is like it's not fine dining. It's like taste and menu. The chefs go to different like usually they do countries and they theme the food around countries. So say or like they might pick an area. So like say I think they did one, it was like San Jose, say.
Yeah.
So all the dishes are based around San Jose and the drinks and whatever. But like the chefs will go to that country before they start cooking the menu. They go to certain countries that they want to do a menu on and whatever. But
And that's what they do. See, I thought it was always like a theme experience, like Alice in Wonderland,
no,
Orient Express.
no. A
Space.
lot of the times it's countries. So now I think now they've always kind of had
So this is the experimental
stuff.
See, I thought this was...
Yeah. Now Alice in Wonderland has happened to go a few times.
Okay.
Or they do the fun fair. or their big one that they do is the chipper. So all
The Dublin or the Irish chipper.
yeah, or English chipper, wherever.
Really,
Yes, but each course in the dessert is based around the chipper.
like what?
I
Deep
honestly,
fried caramel ice cream.
maybe, I don't know, like, or maybe a milkshake or, you know, something.
Yeah.
So usually, from my understanding, a lot of it is around countries more so, or like different things like that. It might remind you of childhood, like the fun fair or whatever like that. The Alice in Wonderland is one that they have done a few times. They don't do it really often, but they do it the odd time, and it always sells out apparently. But the Murder on the Orient Express one was the first time they had an interactive element
Okay.
on one. So, but I do think it is for the everyday person. I feel like if they had people, I know, dressing up, and I know, but I
Yeah.
just don't feel like it's that elevated. I feel like it's just for, because it's only like €50 for the dinner or €60 for the dinner without the drinks. So I'm like, I think it's to try and make this sort of food accessible for people. I don't think it's meant for people that are a bit more, oh, they want a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get. But they're trying to make, it's not like they're not Michelin star or anything like that, but they're trying to do that sort of vibe for the everyday person.
Okay. So it's more inclusive than.
I feel
See,
maybe
I got the.
I just go by price point. Because like that, it's €50 for a 6-course tasting menu. Where would you get that?
I don't know, but like
Nowhere.
it's a taste. Like I don't know.
Most tasting menus are over 100, 200 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
And the rest.
Okay. No,
So I think it's just more accessible for your everyday person.
yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Now you're convincing me.
Okay.
You're turning me around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And explaining better.
Yeah.
Better understanding.
Yeah.
So maybe it was my own ignorance going in. Or
But then that's not
expectations.
yeah, but then again, you got the vegan option. Maybe they just have to
Yeah.
nest the vegan stuff, because
Yeah.
like that, when you read the menu, the only menu you can read online is the vegetarian and the meat one. There's no vegan option on
Yeah.
the thing. So because it probably doesn't happen. As you said, they're probably not catering for the
But as
vegan.
well as I had a vegetarian menu.
Yeah.
So they probably it wouldn't be worth printing a vegan menu.
Yeah.
So I can understand that.
Yeah. So I think as well, like maybe like that, it's just not. Maybe this Alice in Wonderland wasn't for you. Maybe it'd be better if there was an Asian inspired dish, because then you're probably getting most of it. You know, because a lot of that stuff would be veg, a lot of that stuff would be broth.
Yeah.
You know,
You make me just have the wrong.
idea of what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as like that, I think it would have been brilliant if the staff had dressed up.
Yeah. It just didn't. Just
A
like,
little bit of fanfare.
yeah. A bit quirky, but yeah, maybe I wasn't taking into account the price, because it was still like 80 quid. I don't know. See, I wouldn't spend that on a dinner. I don't think any.
Yeah, but that was with drinks.
Yeah, but I've never had a dinner and I thought that was worth that.
Yeah, fair.
Because then again, I'm probably not the clientele.
Yeah. But the way 6 by Nico works as well, you do your 6-course tasting menu, and then you can opt for the wine pairings or cocktail pairings. I opt for wine pairings, you opt for cocktail pairings. But then the thing I always don't understand either is they only ever give you 5 pairing drinks. They don't give you the full 6. You'll never get.
Wait, how much?
We had 6 courses.
And
We
how
had
much?
5 drinks. But they always have an aperitif drink, which you can add as an extra. It's always like an extra tenner. I'm like, why have the option of an aperitif, but not give me a drink for my first course?
Okay.
Now, what I will say was a nice touch was, because when we booked, I got the early access, so I got a bit of money off. So it does help to sign up to the emails, because sometimes you can get the meals for a little bit cheaper. So we did get, because it should have probably cost each of us €110 with the drinks. So because I signed up for the emails, we did get it cheaper.
But now, if I go and have dinner and spend €110,
Yeah.
I want it to be
Cuisined.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, but we'll get into that.
Yeah. So what I thought was a nice touch when I booked it, I obviously put in that it was Dad's birthday.
Yeah.
So they asked, is it someone's birthday? And they're like, yeah. And they brought down a Bellini, but they obviously made it green. Now they could have, again, green. I'm like, what's the green got to do with it? Like, when you do be very critical of it, I'm like, why was it green?
Yeah.
Like, it could have been red. They could have put a heart jelly on the side of it, you know, Queen of Hearts. Like, you know, they could have just done something. Yeah, like there could have been a little bit cleverness. I think people went, oh, it's green, Alice in Wonderland. Like, the average person would look at it and go, this was quirky.
Okay, yes, yeah. Whereas
You know, we're
creative and adventurous.
you know, so for us, I think we are going to be looking at it with a much more critical
I know. I wanted like
eye.
a drop of LSD in it, so I loosened the whole thing.
Yeah, or you know, it just I think the concept was there, but I just don't think they might have enough of a creative person behind the concepts.
Now, as well, saying that, well, yeah, I was going to talk about this later. The next review that's going to go live is Chef. So there could be a lot of the chef was like, we can do so much with this, but the management are like,
Yeah.
it's going to sell out. Our audience want what they had the last time.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, leave it alone.
Yeah.
So there's that side of it. There's the business element too.
Yeah, because I like if this came back up around again, I think I'd book it again. I could
Yeah.
book with my sister, see if they do the same thing.
Same menu.
Yeah.
But as well, and like, it's like when I'm in work and I get asked to do a treatment to a brief, and the month that like, it used to be, I've kind of learned now not to waste my time. It's like,
Yeah.
loving the enthusiasm, Louis. But
Bring it down. Can you take it down?
take it down. This is not the audience
Yeah.
that we're catering to.
Yeah, and this is probably what they're thinking also.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because as I said, like €50, I know the portions are small, but €50 for a tasting menu is nothing.
Well, remember I told you about that fella I watched about what's your favorite meal? This is why it's McDonald's.
Yeah.
He said something ridiculous, like 90% of Michelin star restaurants go out with business in 3 years.
Yeah.
Because they can't sustain that business model.
Yeah.
So it's more important to stay open than.
Yeah, which is probably what these lads are trying to do.
Right, that's why every business. Right?
Yeah, what everyone's trying to do. So anyway, yes. So yeah, I thought it was a really nice touch that they brought us out Bellini for the birthday. I just like that. How often do you go somewhere and get something for free anywhere?
Yeah.
And just like that, the fact there was 5 of us drinking as well.
What? All the
4 of
five.
us. They brought 4.
All
Sorry,
brought one
4.
for everyone.
They brought one for everyone. It wasn't that. It was just his. It was for everyone. So I thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Okay, course 1. I had a We're All Mad Here. It was a chicken fat donut with roast chicken juices. Louis had, well, the vegetarian was brown butter donut, but you got a piece of sourdough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then you got caramelized onions.
Yeah.
And then they put
Yeah. Burnt butter.
broth or something, whatever it was. This was probably my favorite dish.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine was a donut. So that's the thing. They were like, it's a take on the We're All Mad Here. So it's a take on something you would assume a donut is usually sweet, but they made it savory. So it was a chicken fat donut. So the chicken fat was in the donut. Then you open the donut and there was like chicken inside. And then they poured.
Was it shredded?
Yeah, shredded chicken. And then they poured a lovely roast chicken juices over it. It was unreal.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. What about yours?
What was the name of that one?
We're All Mad Here.
We're All Mad Here.
Yeah. Yours was the sourdough with the caramelized onion, the juices on it. They came out and poured the juices in front of you. It was in a teapot.
Yeah. It was very salty, which I liked.
Yes, same. So he didn't like salt. It was a big no, I'd say.
Yeah.
But like that, the fact they didn't even have a vegan donut.
But I can understand that.
Yeah.
Because there'd be so much waste.
Yeah.
Because how many are you going to take out every day?
Yeah.
I suppose you're not going in.
Yeah, they go going into well, not necessarily the month, but you could make a batch and freeze them.
Yeah, I mean that day, that morning, right? We need 12 vegan donuts for that.
Yeah.
1 at 3, 1 at.
Yeah.
I'm not heartbroken, but I can understand it.
Yeah.
It's a 6-course thing. It's just another unnecessary thing that you need to find space to store in the kitchen. I come from a hospitality background as well, so I'm not.
Yeah, you can understand. I really liked that one. And I'm really gone off chicken.
Yeah.
So the fact I even liked that, I was like, I think it was the fact that the pastry like soaked up the juices as well. And it was just like, it's salty too. I love saltiness. Okay, so number 2 then, we did get a drink. So Louis got a teacup of trickery. That presentation was lovely.
That green one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought that was nice. It was in a little pink teacup and it was Bacardi, cardamom, sage, lemon, and green tea. She said something about matcha, but matcha's not down here. They must have been for the colour because green tea wouldn't be that brain.
Yeah.
So that was a real refreshing one. And then I got the Casa Roja Blanco Conde Valdemar, which is a Spanish wine. And that was a white wine, I think.
Yeah, mine tastes like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it was cute. Yeah, mine was a white wine. Yeah, I have a little picture here of you and so you could can insert it there. It was very green and it was very refreshing. Apparently that was like meant to offset the next dish.
Did you say the pairings were meant to have drink it, eat, and then drink?
Yeah. And see, sometimes they'll change, sometimes they won't. But just sometimes they offset. Like in the last, I think in the last time we had it, you could definitely notice the
Really?
difference.
'Cause I didn't.
But I don't feel like for this one we could. I don't think it was as stark.
And like, I think they missed the trick there, that they could have had some. I don't know how you do it, and like, it could be completely impossible to, like, if you were to drink something and go, "That's disgusting," and then when you eat
Yeah.
and you taste back and it, oh,
Yeah, I don't know about the disgusting element, but
or
sharp, but we had that the last time we ate.
But don't.
Well, there was none of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'd be more suiting for
Yeah. Because
Alice in Wonderland.
remember I was saying with the dessert, it always strikes me the dessert wine that Dan had for the last one.
Yeah.
And it was sickly sweet. It was like, oh, and then we had a chocolate.
Oh, like marzipan.
No, yeah,
Candy
maybe.
floss.
No, not even like that. It was just like, I was just sugar. His wine that was so sugary. And then we had the dessert because it was chocolate, like mousse. It was a tiramisu, a deconstructed tiramisu. But a deconstructed tiramisu in a teacup. Like that would have even been perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it was too many. Was there one? There might have been one or two in between this six. There was one in between this six by Nico, I think. Maybe they just did too many concept ones too close together.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of effort was put into the Murder on the Origin Express one.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it. Maybe. Sorry, I know we're kind of higgledy-piggledy with the way it's flowing. But this has only been cooked, this menu's only been cooking about a week. Maybe they haven't found their flow with it yet.
Would you think it'll change?
No.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, I feel like, and like, I'm not saying, remember, I know we had a discussion about it the other night about, like, you were saying you were kind of disappointed and stuff. And like, I wasn't defending it and I wasn't trying to be like, oh, but I do understand. I think I understand more where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I do think when I'm looking back at the other one, I'm like, I did really like this one, but I do think my other experience may have been better.
But when I was questioning you, I wasn't trying to dissuade you. I felt like I was missing out. I felt like, when someone tells a joke and everyone else gets it, and
Yeah.
not, and that's what I was trying to get.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, what is, like,
Yeah.
wait for you to go, it was, and then it just goes boom.
Yeah. So, okay.
Now what you've explained earlier,
Yes.
it's maybe it was too harsh.
And then as well, thinking back on what you've said and thinking back on what I've said, I possibly think that this was the wrong menu to bring you to.
Okay.
I think if you had come to the last one,
Yeah.
it would have been better.
Yeah.
Because you did get those bits of, ooh, and it was like, you had the smoke. I think they put, like, there was a lot of.
See, I thought that was very. They did that twice, and it's not new now.
No, but not even that. Like,
Lifting the
what
smoke.
I mean is when we started getting clues for the last one, they'd bring out a bottle and they put something in and that would smoke. And you'd be like, oh, you were trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, and there was stuff to do between the courses.
Yes.
Well,
Discussion and different bits and.
related to
Yeah.
the theme. Whereas that, we had a great time, but we didn't talk about Alice in Wonderland.
No, it was our own just chit chat.
Yeah, we had a great laugh the whole way through it, but it wasn't instigated by the event.
Yeah.
Which I thought it would be more.
Yeah. Okay. Completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Because I think as well, when I talk about the experience, like, I had a great time with my family.
Yeah.
And I loved the food because I thought it was real tasty. But again, as you said, I don't know if I would have known it was Alice in Wonderland if someone hadn't told me.
If that was just a tasting menu.
I'm like, that's dead tasty.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we get to that. Okay, so you got your tea and I got my thing. Did you like the green cocktail?
This is tasting Mr. Freeze.
Okay.
It was nice. Now as well, I think I should say I don't have a refined palate.
Next course was Caterpillar Secret Garden. So this is the one that with the white wine, and this is the one for your teacup. So this is one of the first. They had the smoke. Remember they had the glass over it and they pulled it up.
What was it?
So for me, I got barbecue hispy cabbage, smoked potato terrine, tara masalata, and garden herbs. Louis got barbecue hispy cabbage, a smoked potato terrine. They had vegan mayo and garden herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also annoyed me a little bit that it was just vegan mayo. Like they probably just had a Heinz one.
Oh, from a jar.
Yeah. No, it was. No,
To be honest, I think that was my favorite. Honestly, that was my favorite part of that.
that one for me was very like you could smell this one everywhere. It was so strongly barbecuey and smoky. For me,
What was the barbecue? What was barbecued?
cabbage. Did you not get something else?
I had something barbecue, but I know.
Yeah, I think it was cabbage.
I think it was too, but it didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very like
The potato. Well, I suppose that was the biggest piece. The
the block, the train.
is that the trim or it's sliced?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't blown away. Were you?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Like it was grand.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
The tara masala, though, I was interested to try because my mother doesn't like that much stuff, and they were like, it's basically a sauce made out of fish eggs. So I was excited for that.
Caviar. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like for me as well, part of it is trying stuff that I might not have ever tried before. So like, not the fact that it's like Alice in Wonderland, but I'm like, I've never had fish eggs before.
Okay.
So I'm like, that for me does make it an element. And wines I've never tried before because I love wine.
And the
cocktails.
fish eggs in your cupboard.
No.
On bread.
No.
See, now I would have had caviar. I'm losing Russia.
Okay, so next course. So our wines were brought out then. Oh, this was my favorite cocktail of yours, the Scarlet Queen.
So the balsamic vinegar.
That was delicious.
Yes. Yeah.
The cocktails I think were better than the dinner.
See, now I think I would have expected this to be the standard,
The cocktails.
but just this was a balsamic vinegar cocktail.
Yes.
Like it didn't even have to taste great, but something
Yeah.
like oh. Yeah, I guess that's what I'd be like. Oh,
Yeah.
even if that didn't work, but it's adventurous.
Yes. Like if they had put, like I'm not saying put strawberries and balsamic vinegar in one of the dinners, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if they had it done.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like they could have taken more risks. Jellied eel.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or a caterpillar. Something in the shape of a caterpillar that was jelly.
Yeah. Something
Molds. They could have used some old school molds.
like moldy food or
No, like it's a mold for jelly and stuff. So Louis' cocktail was the Scarlet Queen, which was pomegranate something, vodka, balsamic, sumac sherbet, which was around the edge of the rim.
what was that supposed to taste? That didn't taste.
Sumac is like we have it in the press, I think. It's kind of it's a weird tasting. It's having a bit of a moment, sumac. It's kind of
Is it?
all yeah.
It's like your matcha and acai and
It's just being put into food and stuff now. I'd never heard of it up until maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's kind of been everything on the cooking shows and stuff. So it's one of those things. And then mine was a Tinto Sobre el Ascar from Daranena in Spain. So it was a red wine. My wines were nice.
Yeah.
I think if I was going again, I would definitely get the cocktails. I think they're more fun.
yeah, maybe that's what. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The more fun.
They're definitely more fun. But they're very strong.
The cocktails.
Yeah.
Gee, we were.
They're very strong. And like, the wines aren't big wine glasses, but like you're feeling it at the end. And we did get a good bit of food.
I said I'll question things on that card right phone.
Yeah, you did. Little honorable mention as well is that they made the cocktails non-alcoholic as well.
Oh yeah, you
So
can
my
do it.
sister, my sister doesn't drink, so she got
in the house.
yeah, so she got them. Now I don't think the non-alcoholic ones were as nice. Some of them were a lot of juice and a lot of sweet. It's not like they just took the alcohol out; they completely changed them.
Yeah.
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 So I thought that was weird.
Yeah. Instead of just taking the alcohol out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tapping.
But still, just maybe there was infused alcohols though as well.
Okay.
So maybe the vodka was pomegranate and something else. So anyway, that was my favorite. One of my favorite cocktails of yours was the Scarlet Queen.
Yeah.
And then I got the red wine. So then that was course 3. So this is the Paint the Roses Red. Funny you remember this though.
Yeah.
The name of that course. But I suppose that was probably the most
Interactive. If something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically we had a plate and it had a white rose on it. You were about to tuck into it and we were like, hold on. So your man came over.
Well, I thought we had to do it ourselves with the beetroot and
Okay. So he came over and he had like a little pot and he painted the roses red, basically poured like a little jus over it. So that was a goat's cheese parfait, beetroot, grilled red pepper, ancho chili. Louis had, so that one is vegetarian, but Louis got a vegan version. So they gave you a celeriac rose, and then everything else pretty much. Now, here is my gripe with this.
okay.
It was my least favorite course.
Okay.
I just think I'm gone off goat's cheese. However, the last time
What was it called? Goat cheese.
is called
Well, it has
goat's
to
cheese.
be, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's parfait, so I'd say there's stuff mixed into it as well. Probably just didn't agree with me. But the last time I came, we had a course, and it was Murder on the Orient Express, and the chef died in it, and it was a white goat's cheese hat, and they had red beetroot on it.
Oh, it's the same trick.
So it was basically the same trick. So that's why I was kind of like,
But the chili, whatever that was really good.
yeah, that was nice, and that wasn't on the one I had the last time.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is pretty much now. It was a beetroot sauce, not a chili sauce.
What did I have?
Celeriac.
That was didn't taste nice.
Okay.
And not nice texture.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my favorite course.
Painted it red. What was that? Torella.
That was I think ancho chili or the grilled red pepper.
The sauce.
Yeah.
That didn't enhance it at all.
No.
Just
Made.
it was a thing to do.
Yeah.
To butcher into this course.
Yeah. I can see where it just wasn't fully realized, the concept. If they had given us each an
It's a ChatGPT experience.
What you mean?
If you said make me a 6 course.
Okay. You love ChatGPT. You need to get out of this habit.
No, but if you put in that prompt,
Yeah.
that's what it'd give you.
Yeah. I think if they had just like given each of us our own sauce to put on ourselves to paint the roses red, and like had put a little paintbrush or put a little something, and we did it ourselves, and if even it didn't even need to be a sauce. It could have been dust. You know, like a little dried chili powder or something. Like,
Okay.
that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, it wouldn't have been because it's the same meal as the last time. But anyway, stop using goat's cheese so much. So then, and like, I always find this so funny as well. I don't think the drinks ever look that big. So the cocktails aren't a massive cocktail.
No.
The wine isn't a massive wine. But like, they were bringing out the next drink before I'd even finished the last one. I was like, oh, so then it nearly makes you chug it. Like, that's the only thing. There's a lot. Not a lot.
Bottle of wine as well.
Mom got a bottle of wine.
Because I think you were drinking some of that as well. Weren't you?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. I had 3 glasses in front of me all the time. I don't think there was much. I feel like in the last meal I went to as well, there was a longer turnaround between each meal. I feel like before we literally finished, they were bringing out the next drink and then they were bringing out the next bit of food. I was like, slow down.
Yeah.
It was just very quick. So the next drink for you was your favorite one, maybe. I know it wasn't. The March Hare's Morning Remedy.
I love
Mm-hmm.
Bloody Mary.
Reese is basically a Bloody Mary.
But it was just a Bloody Mary. There's nothing
Really special. You've had nicer ones.
No, it was it was a good Bloody Mary, but
Okay.
it was just a Bloody Mary. It wasn't
Yeah, for most people. So the dish was like in the middle. So this was like the third last dish. It was in the middle. So it was like a breakfast in disguise. So that's the reason they served the Bloody Mary. But for most people, oh, a breakfast and a Bloody Mary in the middle. That's crazy.
But you took a taste of my Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said it's like drinking a pizza. Because it is. It is. Bring a bit of cheese on top.
Yeah, you're old Hogarth. It's like smoking a dinner.
But if you had poured that drink onto pasta and then heated it up so it reduced, lovely.
Yeah.
Bring a bit of cheese on top.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it's just too runny for a pizza.
I bloody love a Bloody Mary.
I would drink them, won't be my favorite. Now, I will say that the alcoholic one was way nicer than the non-alcoholic one.
Yeah.
It just tastes like tomato juice.
Mm.
All my parents, my 2 parents, gave that one, your one and Amy's one a try. And they were like, oh yeah, that alcoholic one is way nicer. It just took the edge off the tomato-ness. So basically, breakfast in disguise. It was black pollock, which is a fish for anyone that doesn't know, because it's so tasty. And black pudding, egg yolk jam, and smoked bacon. And Louis got. Did you get hash brown? Ours had a hash brown on it as well, though. Hash brown. This is hen of the woods. You didn't get egg yolk jam. Did you get burnt tomato on it? I think we all got burnt tomato though.
We got beans.
Oh yeah, they don't mention that on it. There was beans as well. Like a bean sting. There was an edible menu.
I got mushrooms.
Mushrooms, okay.
I did get hash brown. Artichoke.
You got artichoke. Very burnt.
That was, I think, the best artichoke I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of artichoke.
Wasn't slimy at all.
No, that was really nice.
Okay.
I've never had artichoke.
Did you ever have it out the tin that we have in the fridge?
But I've never had it
Like that.
been out and be like, ooh. Even though I've been like, oh, good after it was.
So Louis had, the March's hair. And Morning Remedy, and I had Verdejo Viora Esperanza Bodem Bodega from Rueda in Spain. And it was a white wine. Yeah, I got tomato on mine. Oh, sorry, I have a picture of yours. Yeah, you got the artichoke, the hash browns, tomato beans, and a little dollop of probably vegan mayo again. And I got the black pollock. While it wasn't my favorite food, it was a fucking hefty
I
portion.
that was my favorite dish.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. It was hefty. It was tasty. Like, I actually would have happily had that for breakfast. Yeah, the fish was good. I really enjoyed the fish. It was
Yeah.
a good
Good steak of
it was a
it.
good portion of fish. It was a real meaty fish. It was tasty. And I feel like had that not been there, I was probably going to be a lot more hammered leaving the place. It was a good, solid. I was very drunk the last time I ate there. So then the next drink was Hatter's Tongue Twister. Do you remember that one? Which was elderflower, grape, Bacardi, acid,
Oh,
just
that
do
way.
apple. No, you gave mine away. You gave the last one away.
What was it?
Yeah. And then I got a Tempranillo Finca Fabian Punctum, which is from Castilla in Spain. So it was called the Hatter's Tongue Twister, and with grape and acid adjusted apple. I thought it was going to be like tangy,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. It was just juice.
Yeah.
It did just taste like juice. And that was to go off with his head. So I got crisp pig head, fennel, lovage, apple and mustard mousseline. And you got a crisp celeriac again. Fennel, lovage, apple, and mustard mousseline off with his head. That was that. I liked it again. It was something, I think it was pork belly. I don't know if it was all pork head, but it was crispy pork head. I loved it. A lot of fennel, crispy pork head. Never had that before. The pig, the pork belly, I suppose possibly was. The apple and mustard mousseline was nice. It was a grand red wine. I felt like it was meant to cut through. I felt like white wine might have worked better, but like again, probably one of my top ones. But again, is a top one because it wasn't as memorable as say the donut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was very much bleh. So then our next we swapped for this last one because Louis' cocktail was Cherry Curious. So it was cherry, almonds, gin, and soda. And I got Muscatel de Alejandra, Caranina in Spain. So I was a white wine. Louis didn't like the cocktail.
No, cherry.
Yeah, it's like chocolate pepper.
Blah.
It was so cute. It came in like a coupe. A coupe. So the last course was our dessert, which is called Jam First, Logic Later, Inverted Tea and Toast.
Oh, no, this is...
So it was a burnt toast delice, summer strawberries, breakfast. Oh, so that's what it was. Burnt toast delice. Oh, because the cake thing was burnt toast flavor, and then breakfast tea is in the biscuit.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why. Summer strawberries, breakfast tea ganache, and a jammy dodger. That was yours, and mine was burnt toast delice, summer strawberries, breakfast tea ganache, jammy dodger. Yeah, so basically the same dessert.
Yours was different because yours was a creamy jammy dodger, whereas mine was just jam.
And what did you get for?
That was really nice. The biscuit was really nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was a sorbet as well. And yours does look different to mine. Yours is a lot whiter looking.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought jammy that block was
Tasteless.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't infused for long.
Gooey texture.
The The sorbet was nice.
Yeah, the sorbet was nice. I thought Jammy Dodger was really nice. The biscuit was really nice.
Yeah.
So the biscuit base on that, was there a biscuit base in
Yeah.
that block? That was nice, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was impressed with that.
Yeah.
So do you want to rank? Are you done talking about that?
Yeah. So yeah, dessert disappointing.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that would have been. Well, it was just. Okay, I think maybe each course had moments.
Yeah.
No, not each. All of them didn't have moments. Some of them had moments that were like, ooh.
Yeah.
Whereas I felt it was going to be like that throughout
Mm-hmm.
like the whole course.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be difficult ranking them
Yes.
because everything's going to be number one.
Yeah. But that wasn't the case.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna rank each course. My least favorite with Paint the Roses Red, which was the goat cheese. Least favorite. Just wasn't fucking with that. My next would be, I'm gonna go with the Caterpillar Secret Garden, which was the barbecue one. I feel like it smelled smokier than it was. Third, I'm gonna say the dessert, even though I didn't particularly like the dessert. I liked the Jammy Dodger and I liked the cocktail that came out with it. So that's why it bumps it up for me. Fourth, I would say is or next on the list, I would say is off his head, which is the crisp pig head. Then maybe the breakfast in disguise, and then the chicken fat donut was my number one. If I was to do it again, I think I would go with cocktails over wines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you had something there about the smell. I was like, I think you could have. I don't know how, but one of them, like your flipping Dr. Pepper last night, one of them makes a noise.
Yes.
Or I thought visually, all of them was very tame.
Yeah.
Like
They could put glitter in.
off with his head, you cut into it and blood comes out of it.
Yes.
Now I know that's probably not in line with the story, or if something had have been blue because there's no food that's blue.
Yes.
Like there was no like was any of them really colorful
No.
or contrast like great like a rainbow or just because the Mad Hatter is so colorful
Mm-hmm.
and that world is so colorful. Or there's nothing with the Cheshire Cat, he's purple or
Yeah.
it just all seemed very tame. And that is just not a tame story. And like I said, just the way it influenced that it's had on the creative world, it really felt like they were holding back.
Yeah. So even if they've gotten plates made with the old drawn of Alice on it.
Or even like, isn't there? She shrinks.
Yeah. Oh, if they'd had a tiny course or a massive plate.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that would have been clever. 6 by Nico, get in contact with us. We have loads of ideas. Maybe we should invest.
Or and then the waiters come out and they're tweedledee and they bounce off each other.
Even if they had like little hearts on their faces, or like it was just subtle and small. It doesn't need to be big, just subtle.
Yeah, it like, and I understand you have to.
Or little tails.
I understand you have to stay within the realms of a budget.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to break the bank and do colorful tights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or everyone has a Mad Hat.
Or one person dresses up.
Yeah.
You know, if one person was dressed up, you know, or like that. So it wasn't the same people each shift, you know, one person's dressed up as Alice, one person's dressed up as a queen.
Yeah.
You know, would you love a bit more of a fanfare?
Yeah, more of a performance, more of an event, more engaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, but if you're not doing that, the food, like, none of them courses
screamed Alice in Wonderland.
But I mean, none of them blew me away as a culinary experience. There was nothing I was like, I have to have that again, or there's none of it sticks in my mind.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm not into that much into food. I don't eat any meals.
Yeah.
But as well, I didn't like. I needed to get a bag of chips that evening.
Yeah, I have heard that though. I'm gonna see if there's any food from Alice in Wonderland that they could have gone with.
But what does she eat? She has to eat something to shrink.
She has that drink me. Oh no, she has that little bottle that says drink me. Even if they put a little tag on them.
And she eats something. Yeah.
Cake. Eat me biscuits. Oh, some of the playing card sandwiches. Like, that's clever.
Or yeah, playing cards. You could have done something with that. There's so much.
Yeah, even with the presentation, like you could have just like someone here made mushrooms with tomatoes and things.
Or even if all the plates and all the cutlery had been haphazard and all different, Like he just got it out of a charity shop, which is what the Mad Hatter's Tea Party was.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot they could have done.
Or what if one of the courses had been White Rabbit?
Yeah, there was no rabbit.
You could have done a rabbit train or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or all the courses were.
Or jelly caterpillars at the end.
Yeah, exactly. But they're all characters from.
But yeah, even like that, when you look at that, like they're the biscuits from, like they could have just done biscuits like that at the end.
Yeah.
Or for the starter.
Yeah.
Do you know? But like that, have a sweet starter.
Yeah, mix it up.
The starter's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that could have been done.
Or what's his riddle? Why is the raven like a typewriter?
Yeah.
You'd never tell us the answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, there's a lot that could have been done. I'm more disappointed now.
We ruined it, yeah.
Or like that. Like that's done like the cat's colours.
Yeah.
Simple things.
Isn't there... He's invisible, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could have an invisible course. It's in your imagination, like...
I think people would have been up in arms for that one now.
Like you think the...
Yeah, I'm just looking here now.
Like the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Or like that, add a salty element to your...
Like that, like I said, yeah, there's one where, yeah, if you drank the cocktail, it tastes like salt water. You eat something sweet and activates a different taste bud in your mouth. But even something as like, oh, that's disgusting. That would have had a more positive impact on me than this was just middle of the road.
Yeah. Or like that, the effort of putting even like a bit of glitter in a cocktail, shaking it around, stirring it around.
Yeah.
Like that would have been, would have just heightened it a little bit.
Yeah. And I thought if there was more food interactive stuff, like the pouring of smoke was done twice.
Yes.
That's not new anymore.
Yeah.
The only other thing was they poured dye onto the rose. Like, you know, like the... Like, I thought the donut, when you poured it, it was going to collapse into itself, it was going to open. If there was stuff like that, more interaction between your foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, I'm expecting too much then.
Maybe for the price point.
But see, I don't think the... It's just Ireland.
No, but she's everywhere. This concept, this restaurant everywhere. Yeah.
So would you like to give it a rating?
I am going to give it out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
A 7?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I give it a 6.
That's still higher than I thought you were going to give it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be screaming about it.
I wouldn't be screaming at the Alice in Wonderland one.
But that's the one that everyone says, isn't it? See, I feel like it's a case of the Emperor's New Clothes. There's so many people have said it's good. It must be good. It's Alice in Wonderland. I don't want it to seem uncultured.
No, it's not an uncultured thing.
Not me. No, I think people...
No, I don't think people think that. I think they just think it's going to be, it's an experience. But I think for the average person, I think that's enough of a thrill.
It is Alice in Wonderland themed.
And there's a breakfast in the middle of it.
That's as wild as it is.
But like, Louis, think about it.
Yeah.
But think about how, like, we're not normal.
How dare you?
We're not normal.
What about me?
But you know what I mean? Like,
Scream's not normal.
And like that, we went to art college. Like, we know what a fanfare sort of looks like. Louis hated it. I loved it.
If you think Fast and the Furious is a great movie, you'll love this.
I would go again. Maybe not to Alice in Wonderland. But then maybe I'd go with my sister to Alice in Wonderland just to see, like, is it different? Is it whatever? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed having drinks. I enjoyed eating.
It was a great day out.
It was a great day out. And I do think like that, if you don't mind parting with 50 quid or for just the food, or if you don't mind parting with €100 for like food and drink, like now it's very hard to get that.
You do my best, didn't you?
You don't eat food. He eat mayonnaise sandwiches, mayonnaise wraps. Word. This is the fella that's telling you not to go.
Okay, here. I should do one. It's gonna be mayonnaise wraps, Cocoa Pops on toast. You see?
Disgusting.
But you'll remember it.
No, it's going to be called the NCAG experience.
Yeah. Tin of beans you have to eat with chopsticks.
And Lou's not going again. I'm going to go again. Make your own decisions.
Yolks and blankets. So if you enjoyed this video, I highly encourage you to click this box right here to watch a playlist of more reviews Erin and I have completed. Mainly movies, but I think you'll enjoy it. And as always,
Thanks for coming.
thanks for coming.
We didn't do an intro.
Okay.
I think what you should do is you should just dance in front of the camera as Alice for like 2 minutes.
Well, I can do her dance.
What's the dance?
I couldn't see it because it's behind there.